The allure and illusion of keeping up appearances, we've all been there. Stuck, yearning for something more, but held back by something powerful and invisible, the need to project an identity. They glitter, they promise security, but at what cost? These shiny restraints can trap us in lives we never wanted, all for the sake of a paycheck. Imagine this: a job you hate, soul-crushing boredom, a boss who thinks motivational is a synonym for micromanaging. But the money? Oh, the money is good, really good. Enough to make you forget almost about the existential dread creeping in every Sunday night. That's the allure of keeping up appearances. They tempt us with comfort, security, and the ability to buy that avocado toast without checking our bank balance. But here's the catch. They also keep us from pursuing our dreams, our passions, and ultimately, our happiness. It's time to break free from this gilded cage. To recognize that true wealth lies not just in our bank accounts, but in our well-being, our freedom, and the courage to live a life true to ourselves. Let's unlock these shackles and discover what truly matters. Golden handcuffs might seem harmless at first, a fair trade-off, right? You get a high-paying job, and in return you can afford all those luxurious items you've always wanted. You endure a soul-numbing job, and in return you can afford that fancy coffee maker, the latest gadgets, and maybe even a high-end car. But hold on a minute, let's look closer. What are you really trading for these luxuries? The truth is, those shiny handcuffs come with a hefty price tag. And it's not just about the money, we're talking about the emotional toll, the mental strain, and the physical exhaustion. Sure, that's a biggie. Waking up dreading work day after day can suck the joy out of life faster than a juice cleanse on a broken blender. But there's more. Think missed opportunities, the dreams you shelved, the business you always wanted to start, the passion project you never had time for, the travel plans collecting dust on your shelf, the adventures you keep postponing. Golden handcuffs whisper, stay put, it's too risky. They make you second-guess every bold move. They lull you into a comfortable numbness, while life, with all its vibrant possibilities, passes you by. You become a spectator in your own life, and then there's the impact on your health, the stress, the anxiety, the burnout. It's all too real. Stress, anxiety, and burnout, those golden handcuffs are practically handing them out like party favors. They become your constant companions, the constant pressure, the long hours, the lack of fulfillment. It all takes a toll. Your energy drains away, leaving you feeling empty. And let's not forget the relationships strained by your unhappiness, the time you miss with loved ones, the moments you can't get back. So yeah, golden handcuffs might buy you a fancy car, a big house, and all the material possessions you desire. But are they worth the cost of your well-being, your dreams, and your precious time? Is the trade-off really fair? It's time to start questioning the price of this gilded cage. Is it worth sacrificing your happiness and potential for a life that looks good on the outside but feels empty inside? Let's talk about money, baby, the thing that makes the world go round, or so they say. Or rather, let's talk about how money, that seductive temptress, can lure us into a life of quiet desperation. It's a double-edged sword, promising comfort but often delivering stress. See, golden handcuffs are masters of manipulation. They exploit our basic need for security, dangling a fat paycheck like a carrot on a stick. It's a trap that many of us fall into without even realizing it. You think, just a few more years of this, then I can finally fill in the blank, retire early, travel the world, finally buy that solid gold bathtub shaped like a swan. The dreams keep us going, but at what cost? The point is, we convince ourselves that the money will buy us freedom later. Even if it means sacrificing our happiness now, we trade our present joy for a future that may never come. And the more we earn, the tighter those handcuffs grip. It's a paradox. The more we have, the more we feel we need. Lifestyle inflation kicks in. Bigger house, fancier car, more avocado toast. Because priorities. We start to believe that these material things define our success. Suddenly, we're trapped in a vicious cycle, working longer hours to maintain a lifestyle we never really wanted in the first place. The job that was supposed to be a means to an end becomes the end itself. But here's the kicker. True financial freedom isn't about how much you earn, but about how much you need. It's a shift in mindset that can change everything. It's about aligning your spending with your values, not with societal expectations or the Joneses' new swimming pool. It's about making choices that reflect who you are, not who you think you should be. So how do we break free from this financial prison? It starts with awareness and a willingness to change. By recognizing that money is a tool, not a master. It's there to serve us, not the other way around. It can be a source of security, but it can also be a source of stress and unhappiness if we let it control our lives. The choice is ours to make. Remember that feeling of excitement you had on your first day of work, the butterflies in your stomach, the thrill of starting something new, the one where you thought, this is it, this is the beginning of my journey to success. I'm going to crush it, I'm going to make a difference and climb the corporate ladder. Yeah, golden handcuffs have a nasty habit of crushing that spirit, slowly, insidiously. They creep up on you, unnoticed at first, like a vampire draining your will to live, but instead of fangs, they use spreadsheets and pointless meetings. Endless, soul-sucking meetings. At first you might not even notice. You're too busy, too caught up in the whirlwind of tasks and deadlines. You're distracted by the perks, the salary, the illusion of success, the free coffee, the gym membership, the fancy title. But over time, the lack of fulfillment takes its toll. The shine wears off and you're left with a gnawing emptiness. You start to feel restless, uninspired, like a hamster on a wheel going nowhere fast. The stress builds and you feel trapped. You're exhausted but can't seem to sleep. Your body is tired but your mind won't shut off. Your mind races with anxieties about work, even on weekends, the to-do lists, the unfinished projects, the looming deadlines, and let's not forget the good old Sunday scaries, that pit of dread that forms in your stomach every time you think about Monday morning. The anxiety that ruins your weekend. This is not just about feeling a little blah, folks. This is about a deep, pervasive sense of dissatisfaction. This is about your health, your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Chronic stress is a silent killer linked to everything from heart disease to depression. It eats away at you day by day, and golden handcuffs are basically handing you a VIP pass to Stress City, a one-way ticket to burnout. So ask yourself, is the money worth sacrificing your well-being? Is the paycheck worth the price you're paying with your health? Is the prestige worth the sleepless nights and constant anxiety? Because here's the truth. No job, no amount of money is worth your peace of mind. You can't put a price on your health, your happiness, or your peace of mind. These are priceless and they should be your top priority. Okay, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's get real. We've all heard those stories, right? The investment banker who ditches Wall Street to open a surf shop in Bali, the lawyer who chucks it all to become a goat yoga instructor. While those stories are inspiring, they can also feel a bit unattainable. But here's the thing. Golden handcuffs affect everyone, from the high-flying executives to the everyday folks just trying to make ends meet. Take Sarah, for example. Single mum working 2 jobs to provide for her kids. She hates her main gig but feels trapped by the health insurance and steady paycheck. Or how about John, stuck in a dead-end corporate job, dreaming of pursuing his passion for photography but terrified of the financial instability? These are the faces of golden handcuffs. They are the stories of people who feel stuck, unfulfilled, and unsure how to break free. People who have traded their passions for paychecks, their dreams for stability. But here's the good news, their stories aren't over yet, because within each of us lies the power to change our narratives, to rewrite our futures. It might not be easy, but it's possible. And trust me, the rewards of breaking free are worth every ounce of effort. All right, enough with the sob stories. Let's talk solutions. Breaking free from golden handcuffs might seem daunting, like trying to escape from a maximum security prison guarded by a dragon who really likes spreadsheets. But fear not, my friends, it's totally doable. And no, you don't need to learn how to slay mythical creatures, although that's always a plus. First things first, acknowledge the handcuffs. Admit to yourself that you're unhappy, that you deserve more, and that it's okay to want something different. Next, identify your why. What are you working towards? What brings you joy? Having a clear vision of your goals will fuel your fire when the going gets tough. Now let's talk strategy. Remember that financial freedom we discussed? It's time to get your money game strong, create a budget, reduce unnecessary expenses, and build an emergency fund. The goal is to create a safety net that allows you to take calculated risks without jeopardizing your financial security. Finally, explore your options. Can you transition to a different role within your company? Is it time to dust off that old business plan? Maybe you need to learn new skills or go back to school. The point is, there are always options, even if they don't seem obvious at first.